Hey, and welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do a video on sun protection for a really long time and also discuss some of my favorite sunscreens. I like to really promote sun safety, especially for darker skin tones. I think there's a big misconception out there that darker skin tones can just skip the sunscreen, but that's not the case. The sun does not discriminate. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, everyone should be wearing broad spectrum protection. That's going to protect you from UVA and UVB rays. It should be SPF 30 or higher, and the formula should be water resistant. So there are many sunscreens out there, but I personally try to stick to the physical sunscreens because my skin is really sensitive. The difference between a physical and chemical sunscreen is a physical sunscreen contains active mineral ingredients like titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. They start working as soon as you apply them onto your skin, and they sit on top of the skin to deflect the sun's rays. That's unlike a chemical sunscreen that takes about 20 minutes to fully absorb into the skin. So a chemical sunscreen gets absorbed into the skin and it also absorbs the sun's rays. It's probably the most common type that you'll find because it really blends into the skin really well. I just find it to be very irritating for my skin, and I only use it in desperate times. So I've been on the hunt for the perfect sunscreen for face and body, and I really just wanted to share my favorites with you. For the face, my personal favorites are Josie Maran SPF 47 and TarteGuard 30. They both have titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, so these are physical sunscreens, and they blend really well into the skin. So let's start with this one, the Josie Maran. When you apply it, it comes out white. It contains the argan oil in it, and I'll do one half of my face to kind of give you an idea of how this is going to look. But I blended into the skin. It kind of looks white at first, but it blends really well, and it smells really good. It smells, it's like, I don't know if it's fruity, but it smells so good. But you can see it just blends right in, and it's really nourishing and moisturizing. Okay, and then let's go on to the TarteGuard. This one has the maracuja oil in it, only SPF 30. I don't find it to be as nourishing as the Josie Maran, but it still absorbs quickly and it doesn't leave white all over my face and make me look ashy. This also has a really fresh scent. Both really nourishing. I find that this one's a little bit more moisturizing than the other. Maybe if you have oilier skin, try out the TarteGuard. Don't forget your neck. I'll just put it down here too. But yeah, these are my two favorite for the face. So sometimes when I just want that no makeup look and I just want like a really natural coverage, I'll use a tinted moisturizer. And lately I've been using the Juice Beauty Tinted Moisturizer in Tan. This is SPF 30, and it only contains zinc oxide. So if you have an allergy to titanium dioxide, you can try this one out. And let me show you how this looks on my skin. It's got a nice like golden undertone to it. And I think it's safe to put it over the sunscreen I already have on. Just to give you an idea of what the color looks like. And it's just really natural. Not a lot of coverage, but just enough to make me feel like I'm a little even. I'm not sure if you can see the difference from one side. So I went ahead and put just a little bit more on there to see if you can tell a difference. It probably just looks really shiny right now because I have loads of sunscreen on. So I've blended it all in now, and I feel like the coverage is really light and really natural. Just a really nice coverage for going to the grocery store, you know, or just going to the bank. If I don't want to have nothing on, I just want to have a little bit of coverage, this is the way I go. So I had a bit of an impulse buy at Sephora, and I went to get this Coola SPF 30 setting spray. I just think it's a genius idea. I love the fact that you'll have something to reapply your sunscreen without disrupting your makeup. This has green tea and aloe. It's SPF 30. It's got hyaluronic acid as well. It's got organic ingredients, but it's still a chemical sunscreen. So, you know, we'll see how it works out. I'm going to do a first impression with you right now, kind of describe what it smells like, how it feels, how it sprays. Love the packaging. I actually love this brand, Coola. I've used some of their sunscreens before, but not the setting spray. So the directions say to shake well before applying and hold 10 to 12 inches away from your face. So let's see how this works. Okay, first impressions. It smells like alcohol immediately, but then it dissipates and it does have a nice light fragrance to it. It's supposed to be mattifying, so that's also a plus. If you're having a meltdown in the car and your makeup is just sliding off your face, this will help mattify it. It did feel more like a mist and not a spray that just splatters the liquid all over your face and makes it splotchy and all that. And it kind of feels actually a little matte, which is good. I'm noticing that I think my skin looks a little bit more matte after using this. And it's not causing any reactions. So far, so good. And I'll keep you updated on how this is working out for me. So let's move on to the body. And currently, I'm using the Cerave Sunscreen Invisible Zinc Body Lotion SPF 30. And I also have by Coola Bare Republic Natural Mineral Sunscreen. It's a spray. This is also titanium and zinc oxide. And I wanted to love this one. But let me just show you what happens when I spray this on. Is this open? Okay, let's test out this arm. Do you see how white that is? Let me blend it out. I mean, it's just not going to work out for me. It probably doesn't look that light to you, but it's too light. And you should see it on my legs. Ash City. It's horrible. Let's try this side. It's a little darker. It's really matte and nice and everything, and I like the ingredients, but I don't like how pasty I look. I even tried mixing this with like oil just to kind of tone it down, but ugh, I don't know. I mean, look at the difference. So, it's okay. So I use this one. It's a cream, and this one's a little bit better, but I find myself mixing in like oils with these because I don't even know if that's the right thing to do, but they just end up looking too light on my skin. So let me blend this in a little bit. I mean, this side is much better, but you can definitely see a difference. I guess this one's not so bad. It just depends on if my skin's really dry to start. If I haven't moisturized, and then I just put the sunscreen on dry skin, it looks really white. But this isn't so bad, I guess. But that's the one I've been using because it is a natural sunscreen. It's a physical, and there's just not a lot out there that I like. And it's affordable. CeraVe is not too expensive. You know, some of these other ones that I've been using, the Juice Beauty, Josie, Maran, Tarte, those can be a little bit more pricey. And this one's made for the body, but they do have a face one as well. So that would be my recommendation. If you have more fair skin and you're a little bit lighter than me, you might be able to pull this one off, but I don't know if I would recommend this one. If they would make a tinted version, I would totally wear it every day. I like the spray though. And I like that it's a mineral physical sunscreen that can spray, but if I could just get this with a tint, I would be a happy camper. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I'm really happy that I got to express my feelings about sun protection with you and also share some of my favorite products. I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know everything there is to know about sun protection. I know you need to apply every 2 hours and you need about a shot glass full for your body. I think, and then maybe a tablespoon for your face. I think those are the right measurements, but I will do a little bit more research and I'll put it down in the description box. I would love to hear your comments on this topic and also any suggestions you might have. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Please hit that red button so that you never miss another video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and share, and I'll see you next time.